Today we are doing 2026 NFL schedule prediction. I've never done this before, and I'm gonna be honest. It's been a bit since I've recorded and done this whole YouTube thing, so we're just trying to warm up. This is just a warm up, trying to get back into the swing of things. Starting off with the Bengals. I'm gonna be honest. They don't have a defense. They double down on spending a considerable amount of money on two receivers and a quarterback for literally no fucking reason. And I think they drafted a couple of maybe like one or two offensive linemen, but let's be honest, that is not going to get the job done. They got to do a whole rebuild of that fucking offensive line. Defense, absolutely terrible. I don't think they drafted anybody in the defense. Could be mistaken though. But apparently, I guess two good receivers are better than the rest of your, or way more important than protecting your quarterback. I mean, they do have a pretty easy schedule, I'm not gonna lie. But again, they don't have a fucking defense. So, with that, if Joe Burrow can stay healthy and survive a full 17-game season, I'm going to put him at 8 to 10 wins. Now, hear me out. This is only if Joe Burrow can survive. Only if Joe Burrow can survive. If Joe Burrow is alive by the end of the season, I see them getting 8 to 10 wins pretty fucking easily. I'm locking that in. Denver Broncos. Let's see their schedule. Denver Broncos start off with the Chiefs. Then they go Jags. Then they go Rams. They play this. Okay, so they play the NFC West, it looks like, because they play Seahawks, Rams. See, they play the Bills again. I mean, they have a pretty decent schedule, but the Broncos are fucking good. I'm gonna put them at 11-13. Maybe even 14. Maybe even 14. I'll go 14. I'll go 14 wins. They were good last year. Like, they would have went to the Super Bowl if Bo Nix didn't get injured during the Bills game. I'm locking that in. Easy. Broncos are good. Vikings. But they got Kyler Murray, though. Here's the thing. The Vikings may be bad this year. Kyler Murray may shit the bed this year. He might get injured yet again. He got injured last year and the year before that. And we all know Kyler Murray loves playing Call of Duty. And he's always injured as soon as Call of Duty is fucking out. So I'm gonna say 7 wins. Now I know I'm a Packer fan, but realistically, they have Kyler Murray as their quarterback, and then their backup is JJ McCarthy. He's fucking terrible. I'm sorry. He's bad. I hate to say it, but they need to draft a quarterback. I know they drafted JJ McCarthy, but you can't expect a quarterback that hands off the ball 85% of the time in the fucking championship to be good. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go 7 wins. I don't think they're gonna be that bad enough to be 5 wins or a first round draft pick, but I do think they're gonna get 7 wins, maybe even 8 if Kyler Murray can stay healthy. If Kyler Murray can stay healthy, I can see them getting 8-9 wins. But I don't know. I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 5-7. I'm gonna go 5-7. Rams, I don't even need to look. They're gonna be the best team in the NFL this season. Buccaneers, let's see. I'm gonna say 8 to 10 wins. I'm gonna say 8 to 10 wins. I think they can get 8 to 10 wins pretty easy. Their first 3 games right off the bat are gonna be easy. Bengals, Browns, Vikings. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? Lions. Let's look at the Lions real quick. Lions, Saints, Bills, Jets. Literally the first 3 games. Nah, what the hell is this? The Lions have the easiest schedule so far. The only teams that are going to be tough to beat, in my opinion, where they play the Bears twice, the Packers twice, the Bills, Patriots. These motherfuckers have 6 hard games this season. That is some cheese. Look at this. Saints, Jets, Panthers, Cardinals, Dolphins, Titans, Giants. I mean, what the fuck are we doing here, bro? Like, no way they're that good of a team and they're getting this easy ass schedule. 11-13. Let's move on. Holy shit. The Bears. Hard games that they're gonna have to play. Eagles. Pack twice a year. Lions twice a year. Patriots, Seahawks. The Jags, maybe. They were good last year. The Bills. So they got 9 games that are going to be pretty tough. Okay. I'm sorry. I hate Caleb Williams so fucking much. He's such a bitch. But I gotta be realistic. They got some. This is the second year with the new head coach. He was pretty good. He was good last year. I'm gonna say 8 to 10, but I'm gonna say 9 wins. I think this is. These two are 9. These two are 9. This is 8. I'm locking that in. I'm gonna say 9 wins. I'm gonna say 9. Giants. They've got a gauntlet. I'm not gonna lie. So that's 10 games? 10 tough games? Ugh. I hate to say it. I'm gonna say 7 wins. I don't think they have what they need yet. Jackson Dart is a dog. Cam Scatterbo, Crayon Eater is a dog. Like, if any other players can survive this fucking field this year, I mean, they do have a chance at going maybe 8-9 wins. Their field is, it has bodies. Their field alone has bodies. So I'm gonna lock in 7 wins. 49ers. We all know that they have the substation, which is doing numbers on the team already. So 9 tough games. If the players can stay healthy and survive the substation, I honestly think I'm gonna say 10 wins. Eagles. I'm locking in the 10 wins. I'm gonna say 12-13 wins. I think they're gonna be good this year. They're not bad every year. What was their schedule last year? 11-6. 11-6. Yeah, I think they'll do that again. Maybe they might get 12-13 wins this time. I'm gonna lock that in. I feel good about that. I'm gonna lock that in. Raiders. Broncos twice, Chiefs twice, Chargers twice, Patriots, Bills, Rams, 49ers, Seahawks. Oh my god. They put these motherfuckers in a gauntlet again, dude. Sorry. The Raiders don't have an awesome. The Raiders are in the same situation as the Bengals. They don't have an offensive line. They got a good quarterback, from my understanding. They have a great tight end. They have a great running back, but they don't have an offensive line. Commanders. 5-12 last year, absolute dog shitter. They play the Eagles twice a year, the Cowboys twice a year, the Seahawks, the 49ers if they're healthy, the Rams, Texans defense. The Jaguars are gonna be good this year. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go 5 wins again. I'm gonna go 5 wins again. They went 5-12 last year. They're gonna go 5-12 again this year. Cardinals, Seahawks twice a year, 49ers twice a year, Rams twice a year, Chargers, Lions, Broncos, Cowboys, Chiefs, Eagles. Oh my god. They're gonna be fucking terrible this year. They're gonna be terrible. Steelers. Aaron Rodgers back for one more year, which I'm gonna be honest. I honestly don't. I love Aaron Rodgers. I grew up with him. I grew up with him as my quarterback for God knows how long. But I'm sorry. Just because Mike McCarthy comes back and coaches your team, that should not be the sole reason of you wanting to fucking play one more year. Like, what were the Steelers last year? They made it to the playoffs, right? Oh yeah, that's right. They went 10-7 and then they got blasted in the first round. Like every fucking year. So fucking stupid. Patriots, Eagles, Broncos, Ravens twice a year. I'm gonna be honest, this is a pretty easy ass schedule. God, am I really gonna do this again? Make it to the fucking playoffs one last year, get blasted fucking every year. They somehow do it every year, bro. Why? Literally every single year they make it to the playoffs and then just get absolutely dog stomped in the first round every fucking year. Anyway, I'm locking in 8-9 wins. Bills 12-5 last year. Josh Allen finally has help in the in the wide receivers core. DJ Moore, he's finally got a number 1 wide receiver, which is great. Tough games, Texans, Lions, Chargers. They gotta play Patriots twice a year, Rams, Ravens, Chiefs. They always play the Chiefs. The Pack, the Bears, Broncos. So they got a couple of tough games. They got but I'm gonna be honest. I think they're gonna do it again. I think they're gonna do the same thing they did last year. They went 12-5. I honestly think they're gonna be even better this year, but I'm gonna put them at the bottom. So I think they're gonna get 14-15 wins. Atlanta Falcons, new quarterback this year. They got concussion master himself. Okay, tough games are gonna be Packers, Ravens, Bears, 49ers if they're healthy. They do gotta play the Bucks twice a year, which is always tough for them, so I'm just gonna add it to the list. The Chiefs. The Panthers might be fucking good this year. The Lions. What did they go last year? They went 8-9. I'm gonna go 10. I honestly think 10 wins. Like 9-10 wins this season. Seahawks, defending champions. Don't even need to look at them. Patriots, let's see. Went to the Super Bowl last year as well. 14-3, but they did have the easiest schedule. Seahawks, Bills twice, Bears, Pack, Lions, Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos. I'm going to say 11-13, but I'm going to say 11 wins. The Browns, tough games, Jaguars, Ravens twice a year, Texans. I mean, it's the Browns, though. Every fucking game is going to be a tough game. Let's be honest. Texans. They went 12-5 last season. Just because of their fucking defense. Tough games. Bills, Cowboys. The Jags twice. Chargers. Ravens. Eagles. Pack. Their defense is like the best in the league, though. I'm gonna go 11 wins just because their defense is that good. Dolphins, not even a question. I'm not even gonna look at their schedule. Chiefs. So they play the Broncos twice, the Chargers twice, Seahawks, Bills, Rams, Patriots, 49ers, but he's just coming off ACL injury. Travis Kelce's old as hell. They shit the bed last year. They went 6-11 because Patrick Mahomes blew out his kneecap. 8 to 10 wins, but I'm gonna put them in the middle of the pack. 9 to 10 wins, I think. 9 to 10 wins. Cowboys. Again, no defense whatsoever. They gotta play Ravens, Eagles twice, Texans, the Packers, 49ers, Seahawks, Rams, Jaguars. Like, their fucking backfield is cooked. Like, they're just gonna get bombed on again. I'm gonna go 7-9, or I'm gonna go 7 wins again. Maybe 8 if they can, you know, pick shit up and like actually do, and CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott and George Pickens can actually do. Actually, what the fuck am I talking about? They're in the same situation as the fucking Bengals. They're literally the Bengals of the NFC. No, they went 7-9-1 because they tied with that pack that one. That shit was so fucking dumb, bro. Come on. I would rather us lose that fucking game than fucking tie that shit. I hated that. Fucking up until 1 o'clock in the goddamn morning and it fucking ends in a tie. Are you kidding me? The hell is that bullshit? Played in all 17 games and they went fucking 7-9-1. Oh my god, they're terrible. Shit. Saints. They went 6-11 last year. Who do they gotta play? They gotta play the Lions, the Ravens, the Bears, the Packers. I mean, with the Saints, the Falcons, and the Bucks, and the Panthers are gonna be tough games. Where did they go? They went 6-11. I honestly think they're gonna be worse. Alvin Kamara is out for a whole month now. He's out for like the first month of football now. Yeah, the Saints are gonna. I just don't believe in the Saints. I'm sorry. Ravens missed the playoffs last year. They went 8-9. They shot the bed. Lamar Jackson got injured. He was on and off the whole fucking season. They gotta play the Cowboys, the Bills, the Jags, the Chargers, Texans, and that's. I mean, they have a pretty fucking easy schedule. So if they can stay healthy, I honestly think 11-13 wins. 13 wins is crazy. I'm gonna go 11-12 wins. Yeah, I'm gonna lock that in. I'm gonna say 11 wins. The Chargers. Last year they went 11-6, which is not bad. They gotta play the Broncos twice, the Chiefs twice, so those are 4 games automatically that are pretty tough. They gotta play the Bills, the Seahawks, the Rams, the Texans, the Ravens, the Patriots, and the 49ers. 11-6. I honestly think they're gonna do that again this year, but I think I can see them doing. I'm gonna put them at 10 wins, but I can see them going to 11, maybe even 12. But to be safe, I'm gonna put them at 10. Jets. Let's be honest. Panthers won the NFC South last year. They're looking pretty good. They're actually looking pretty good. McMillan was looking pretty fucking good last year. Bryce Young getting better and better every year. Panthers are coming back. I fully think 8-9. Let's look at their schedule. Before I jump to conclusions, let's look at their schedule. See what it looks like. They gotta play the Bears, the Lions, the Eagles, the Packers, the Broncos, the Ravens, the Seahawks. 7 tough games. They went 8-9 last year. 8-9. I'm gonna be honest. I think they might do the same thing. Maybe even 11 wins. But I'm gonna calm down a little bit. Take a beat. Take a back step. But we're gonna go 9 wins. Bryce Young looked good last year. From what I've watched, McMillan looked good last year. Their defense is looking better and better every year. Titans, oof, yeah. Colts went 8-9, but they were like playoff. They were like Super Bowl favorites and shit because they were just that fucking good. And then there's just went on the biggest losing streak of all fucking time. They gotta play the Jaguars twice a year, the Texans twice a year. They gotta play the Ravens, the Chiefs, Cowboys, Eagles. I'm gonna do it again and say they're gonna get 8 and 9 wins again. But I think they're gonna be better than the Bengals. Jaguars were insane last year. Went 13 and 4, led AFC South. They gotta play the Texans twice a year, the Broncos, the Eagles, the Ravens, the Bears, Cowboys. They went 13 and 4. I honestly think they're gonna do that shit again and go 13, maybe even 14 wins. I put them at 14 wins. I believe in the Jaguars. I'm gonna go 13 wins. Now the Packers, 9-7-1, tied with the Cowboys. Micah Parsons got injured. Tucker Kraft got injured. We play the Lions twice a year, the Bears twice a year, the Cowboys again, the Patriots, the Rams, the Bills, and the Texans. So we got a couple hard games. Tucker Kraft is back week 1, which is a huge plus. We got rid of Romeo Doubs. He went to the Patriots. We have Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, and Matthew Golden, who literally only got 1 fucking touchdown last year. 9-7-1. Micah Parsons isn't coming back until week 6 against the Cowboys. We did draft a couple of cornerbacks and a couple of defensive backs. Last year, our defense was the worst defense I think I've ever seen. We drafted a fucking kicker. Thank God. We have a fucking kicker. Hopefully. Josh Jacobs may be going to jail though. So that's pretty sick. Fucking beats women for some reason. The Packer fan in me going here. But I'm realistic. I'm gonna go 10 wins. 10-11 wins. Cause do I think we're gonna make it to the Super Bowl? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do I think we're going to the playoffs like we do pretty much every fucking year and losing the playoffs? Yeah, that's probably what it's looking like. Steelers are fucking terrible. Steelers are so bad. You know what? Look at the Steelers. Am I happy with that? Here's why I did that. The LA Rams have Myles Garrett now, and it's looking like this asshole Aaron Donald for some fucking reason is trying to come back to the NFL after being retired for 4 fucking years. 3-4 years for some reason. That's gonna be a fucking bitch. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna lock that in. This was just a warm up to get back into my recording mindset and editing and shit like that. I am going to be playing pretty much all the new games that are coming out. Wolverine, Phantom Blade Zero, GTA 6. Come on, I already bought that bitch. One game I really am excited for is the new Metro Exodus that's supposed to come out next year. Is it next year or 2028? I don't really know. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.